Hello, my name is Ari Isaac. I'm a GIS analyst here at the Port of San Diego, and today I'd like to talk about the new tree inventory web application. This is a tool for our tree experts to be able to edit our tree inventory, and that way we can manage our urban forest as effectively and efficiently as possible. In the future, hopefully, we'll be able to manage our trees in terms of maybe certain trees need to be looked at once every 6 months versus another type of tree that needs to be looked at once every 2 years, and that way we can manage the trees more effectively. So to get there, you click on the PortGIS link from our internal site, and it will link you to the PortGIS Resource Center, which should come up here in a minute. So basically what we're going to do is I ran through some trees that were in a parking lot um, and with one of our tree experts, and then we're gonna delete that data and then recreate it. So let's to get there, you just click on this tree inventory button, and it's loading for the first time. The first time it loads, it will take a second or two. But once these aerials are cached on your computer, once this information is cached on your computer, it will move pretty quickly. Okay, so here's our parking lot that we're going to do, and if you're not a port employee, you probably don't know exactly where this is. If you've been to San Diego before, here's the airport. Probably drive south on this crescent just to go straight down to downtown. So if you've been to San Diego, you've flown in, gone to downtown, you've probably driven right past this spot. Anyway, I just wanted to cover some of the resources we have available. You notice these points here. These are the city of San Diego's tree inventory, and much of it overlaps our jurisdiction. And so we can use that as a goal, as a guide. And also, we'd like to hone it so that it's more effective. And in some places, they've identified things as palms. In some cases, they've identified them as Mexican fan palms. And we would like to use only the species information. So, and we also have another resource we have is what I'm calling the old tree inventory. This page 25 and this page 25 correlate to page 25 of the old tree inventory, which is basically a PDF, which I've scanned and uploaded, which I've uploaded to our document management system. And we also have Google Street View as another tool, and obviously we have our aerial photos, which are really pretty useful. So let's go look at page 25 for this parking lot, and then we can see what the system that we're replacing is. So this is in our DM system, and then let's scroll down to page 25, and then let's rotate this image a bit. Okay, and then let's zoom in on this area. So we're looking at this parking lot right in here, and basically it says that there's 66 broadleaf trees along this black line. Obviously, you can tell it's not very specific. The type of tree is not mentioned. And it's saying there's 32 along the median here, and then there's 8 palm trees in here. Also, this information is old information, and in many cases we've taken things out, put new trees in, and we'd like the new system to reflect all that. So I'm gonna minimize this, and then let's zoom in and take a look at what Google Street View gives us. So we'll zoom in. It looks like we got a tree here. We got 4 trees here. This looks like an empty planter. We have another tree here and a tree over here. So these 8, we're gonna create points at these 8, so we can figure it out. To get to Google Street View, you click on the Street View guy, and then click on the street. Many people think that you can click anywhere, click on that boat, and get the image. But what it does is it creates a point, and then it figures out where a Google Street View image was taken that was close to that point, and the Street View images were only taken on the street. So you have to click on the street. Luckily, a lot of port, well, not luckily, but a lot of port property is in Google Street View. I mean, like the vast majority of it. So a lot of this work can be done with Google Street View. So here's our parking lot. By default, it looks north, so we need to turn around. Let's come over here and start at the beginning. So this looks like a carob tree. And then back here, these are for uh, New Zealand Christmas trees. So you can zoom in, take a better look at this. Um, there are people at the port with very good eyes for this kind of thing, and they can tell based on the way that the leaves are set up and that kind of thing, what kind of tree they are. Then it looks like we have an empty planter, or a planter without a tree in it at least. Maybe it's got some weeds or something in it. And then we have a tree back here that we're not sure exactly what it is. So I want to mark this guy for field check. And then we have a tree in front that is another carob tree. And you can also see that it's sort of behind this this manhole area, this sewer drain, storm drain. So we can map that based on that information. So let's do it. We've done enough research, I think, for this parking lot. Let's click the tree inventory, and then as you scroll over these, what it does is it gives you the common name for these trees. The green are the palms, the red are the big trees, and the pink are the ornamental trees. So this is um, this is a carob tree right here. So let's put our two carob trees. Let's put one tree here, and then let's make another one. Let's move this guy over. Here's our storm drain. So it was sort of behind it. You can't really see from the aerial. It's a little bit, but we're within a foot or two here. So this is just fine for this kind of information. It doesn't need to be perfectly accurate. Now we want to find the New Zealand Christmas tree, and there he is. So then we're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4 New Zealand Christmas trees. And then this guy, I'm going to scroll over the blue and click on the blue, and this is see remarks, and then in the remarks field, I'm going to write empty planter. You can also leave remarks for the other trees. So for instance, let's say a tree needs maintenance immediately, you could write that, or looks like needs water, or whatever you want to leave in there, or it was maintenance wrong, or whatever. And this last tree I'm going to mark for field check because I don't know what it is. So we're going to mark that for field check. And then the last step is to save your edits. See, it says up here, unsaved edits. So what it does is it reconciles the background database with the new database, and now our tree inventory is updated with this parking lot, and we can move on to a different area and map a different area. So it should be a fairly quick and fairly easy way for our tree experts to manage this information. Anyway, if you have any questions about this, my name is Ari Isaac. I'm a GIS analyst here at the Port of San Diego. My phone number is 619-400-4778, or you can email me at aisaak@portofsandiego.org. We're real excited about the Port GIS program, and I hope you are too. Thanks. Bye.